'cause they haunt me like ghosts in the night. YouTube's terms got me walking a tight line. Ad friendly is the game we all play, keeping it clean to keep the ads in the fray.
Hey y'all, Joefer here, the Cranky Old Gay Guy, and I have had some questions lately regarding why I'm censoring my words and topics that I talk about. And the reason being is terms of service. So I'm going to explain to you the terms of service to use the YouTube channel. There are specific subjects that are not spelled out. There's a wide category, but things that deal with personal, how do I say this? It's not just me. A lot of YouTubers will use the same thing, and podcasters. When you say someone is physically, something's done to them physically, they call it an A, because when you say the actual word, it triggers the algorithm or the bot that's looking at this video, and it throws a label up that says not demonetized but partially demonetized, meaning its scope is, your video will be limited in its scope. Other words like A, but SA, you can guess what the S stands for. Again, when those topics are discussed, you will either get demonetized or they will give you partial monetization, meaning that, again, the pool of advertisers that would put anything on your channel has shrunk. So the idea is to be as advertiser friendly as possible, as that's what the terms of service would like you to be. You can still be interesting and be, I want to say, clean enough to get advertising. I went through each of my videos yesterday and turned on monetization on all of them that I could. The two that I could not was because they had copyright warnings or strikes against them. One of them is limited in a certain country, Russia, so that video can't be monetized. And the other was when I went to the El Vaquero Northwest, which was the gay cowboy pageant kind of thing, and they were singing songs that were copyrighted, and some of that is caught on video. So, and I can't license them. There's no license in YouTube for that. So those are demonetized. The other videos that had any problems at all tended to be ones that discussed things that had to do with the LGBTQIA conversation. Just the word G in the title of the video seemed to get it, the monetization level became limited, which I don't understand, because that same word is in the name of the show, the Cranky Old Gay Guy Show. Another video that was hampered was an episode I did about daddies, and I went back through and watched the video, and I couldn't find anything controversial about it other than the word that daddies itself, and implying that that's a relationship in the video, a type of relationship. So that was axed. The shower videos, which seem to be very popular, they weren't demonetized, but they were restricted as far as how much monetization you get. So they're partially as well. There was another one, well, actually two of them where I'm seen in underwear. They're partial monetization. And one where I am fully clothed and it's a totally above board conversation, nothing controversial, but at the end I raise up my arms and you see my armpits. And I'm guessing that's what triggered the bot to say that, this is something that we can't fully monetize. I don't understand it. I have put in a request. I sent a message to YouTube asking if there was a list of words that would get you restricted. Not banished or anything, but just restricted. So I would know which code words to use when you need to relay information on something. And I also asked if there were specific subjects that either could not be monetized or would be had restricted monetization. And that would be like, let's say pottery was what I really focused on this channel. But if I talked about pottery of ancient Greece, since so much of it has depictions of certain acts on the pottery, if talking about those would demonetize me or get me restricted. The idea is to keep this channel up and running and to make it interesting to you, the viewer, but I would also like to make some money with it. And that's what the whole monetization thing is about. I did go through and make sure I get to choose if commercials will be within the video or at the ends of the video and the beginning of the video. I did go through some of them, and I thought that interrupting the flow of the video would be detrimental to the feeling that the video is bringing about. So I made sure that those commercials will only be seen at the beginning or at the end and not chopped in the middle. I've let YouTube's algorithm decide where the best spot is to place a commercial within a video. Now, I can go back if I see that or I get complaints or something about it. I can go back to that video and I can change the location where those commercials will hit. I haven't, because there were 144 videos I had to go through yesterday to do this, and I didn't want to, well, I didn't have the time, and I was hoping that since the algorithm does this with all channels, that it would find an appropriate spot and not like chop you off mid-sentence. But we shall see. I haven't gone back and watched the videos yet to see where the commercials are landing. I did notice that when I went to a basic YouTube page on my TV, one of my videos was listed down below and it did have a commercial in it, but I haven't watched them because there's something in the terms of service about that as well, is that you're not allowed to replay your videos once they're monetized for your own benefit, because that's just you trying to up how much money you're making by views, and that's against the terms of service too. So I'm not doing that, but if others want to look at them, and that's fine. I just can't do it because I'm signed into the system. That's my name. That's my account, and it'll show that I'm the one actually watching my own videos. Now, it's possible that that just means that those views won't count, and that would be great because it would be nice if I could go back and review what they've done. But I remember specifically in one of the multiple pages and screens that have all the rules that you're not allowed to go back and run your videos after monetization to run up views. I think that's all I have to say about this issue right now. Doesn't mean that I'm going to wear a shirt in every video, because I'm not. That would change kind of the whole cranky old gay thing, wouldn't it? I'm also not going to quit drinking coffee on screen because I like coffee. And speaking of coffee, I am a member of Buy Me a Coffee. I believe it's buymeacoffee.com. And I have a link in my description of this video that if you like what I'm doing and you want to support me, I don't sell memberships or anything like that, but if you want to buy me a coffee, I will totally accept that cup of coffee. And you click on that, it'll take you to my page and it will let you pick how much coffee you want to buy me, or 1 coffee, 2 coffee, 3 coffee, 4. 1 more coffee and you're out the door. See, now I am rhyming like an old man trying to remember dad jokes. So with that, I am going to let you go. I'm not super cranky today. Have you noticed? I'm not super cranky. And that is because I am trying to be a happier person and only find 1 or 2 things to be cranky about throughout the day. Thus far, I am totally cool today. Nothing crankily has come along. Well, I guess I could complain about the weather because it's been raining off and on, and when it rains, it's heavy. Oh, and there is one other thing. leaves. They're everywhere. I cleaned them up last Friday in the backyard. It's totally full again. Up front, I swept down the stairs that go down to the sidewalk and off the porch. Swept down the sidewalk that goes to the main sidewalk. I swept off the sidewalk because I was tracking leaves in every time I came in the house. And I didn't want that. Well, today, it's all covered up in leaves again. So that makes me cranky because it's wet and nicky out there and I don't want to go out there and do it. Alas, first world problems, I know. But that's what this channel is about, is me and what makes me cranky. And that's it. So I will talk to you all, I guess on, what is today? Tuesday? I guess I'll talk to you on Wednesday. Bye.
Words, they haunt me like ghosts in the night. YouTube's terms got me walking a tight line. Ad friendly is the game we all play. Keeping it clean to keep the ads in the fray. Bleep it out, watch the algorithm smile. Control the tongue just to stay for a while. Views and likes, they come with a cost. Tame the language or the revenue's lost. Monetize, sanitize, keep it in line. Hit 1 million views just for being divine. Filtered speech, but the message stays strong. Dancing around the turns all day long. Comment section cheering on the